Right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. How are you all doing? I just believe that you all are doing perfectly right, yeah? So, today we're honestly going to talk a little bit about some of the things in which I have been doing or some of the great impact that has honestly happened in my life. And I just believe that any good thing that happened to a person, you do not have to at least keep all the secret at least to yourself. You have to explain them, bring them out to the public, let the public know that if you are that successful today, if you are somebody who is wealthy today, there are things in which the person did that led to him or her becoming this rich or this perfect. Yeah. So yes, amongst the Sierra Leonean youth, it is something that is not accustomed to us. We only tend to visit these particular things when we are at the scene or when we are in that particular moment. What are some of these things? Some of these particular things I want to talk a little bit about is the habit of reading books after university. Yeah, we tend at least to make friendship with books the moment we are in schools or we are in colleges reading or doing our first degrees, our HNDs or our master's degrees. Yeah, but the moment we are done, the certificate is being given to us. We Some of us even throw away our books. That will be the time some of us will honestly swear to the Lord that we will never have anything to do with books again, because we have been dealing with books for the past 10 to 15 years in school. So somebody will say, since I have been dealing with books or I have been reading books for the past 15 years, I have to forget a little bit about books now, because I think what what are some of the reasons that I have been reading books for? I have honestly achieved that particular goal, so there is no need for me to even make friendship with book anymore. If you are somebody who have that ideology or who have that thinking in your head, I am here today at least to tell you to erase that particular thinking out of your mind or your head, because for you to be equipped, or for you, or let me just say for a soldier at least to be that good in anything, or to be that good in handling weapons, or going to war and succeed by defeating the enemy, you always have to at least have your gun, or you have to be rechecking your guns or some of the tactics you have been using in combat. So you honestly have to be visiting. You have to be visiting, even if it is not every day, but at least per week. You have to visit that particular thing. Either if you are a student, you must read a book, even it has to be once in a week or 4 times in a month. You have to be doing that, because practice makes the best perfection in humanity. Yeah. So if you are that particular student who honestly have maliced your book or the habit of reading book, the sooner you graduated from university, I am honestly telling you that you are not doing yourself good, because when you tend to forget about book, the book will suddenly forget about you. Yeah, books have honestly changed my life, the way I perceive money, the way I handle money, and the way I spend my money. Yeah, these 5 books have honestly tailored my entire way of thinking about money. Yeah, so the first one which I have to name to you is that the science of getting rich. There is a book which was honestly being written by by Wallace D. Wattles. Yeah, Wallace D. Wattles. This book has honestly been written by this particular author, a prominent author, a famous one, and a knowledgeable author. So, The Science of Getting Rich is honestly a book that has changed my life over the years, and I thank God for this particular book. Now, if you are in the if you happen to check out in the bookshops in Sierra Leone, perhaps you might not get some of these books, but I will also direct you to uh, the App Store. Go there now and search for this particular book, The Science of Getting Rich, written by Wallace D. Wattles. Yeah. So The Science of Getting Rich is honestly one of the books that I've been reading over the years. And the second one, which I have to bring to you, is that this book is also a famous one. It is honestly been named Rich Dad, Poor Dad. This particular book is being written by a renowned author. Robert Kiyosaki has written a lot of books, and that this book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, have honestly done a great impact on the human population in the world. Yeah, because if you happen to read this book, believe me, when you are done reading the entire book, the way you see money, it will be in a different way now. So my second book is Rich Dad, Poor Dad. The third one is also a very perfect one, and that if you happen to read this book, you will not regret it at all. The third book that helped me change the way I perceive money is Eat That Frog. Eat That Frog. Now, the title of the book, it is honestly that weird when you come across the title for the first time, because if you have to think out of the book, how can you say I should eat frog? But that's not honestly what the book means, yeah, or that's not what the book meant, yeah. If you read the book, you honestly know what the author referred to as Eat That Frog, yeah. So this book is being written by Brian Tracy. Brian Tracy is also a renowned author when it comes to writing books. He has honestly done a tremendous job in the book market or in the entrepreneurial world when it comes to book writing. Yeah, so that is our third book, Eat That Frog, and that the fourth one is Cash Flow Quadrant. Cash Flow Quadrant. Yeah, this particular book is also a marvelous one, a wonderful one. This book has honestly helped reshape the way I think, the way I perceive money, the way I spend money, and the way I manage my money. And above it all, how I spend my money. This book has honestly done all of this for me. So the title, our fourth book is Cash Flow Quadrant. And the author of this particular book is also a renowned author, which I just mentioned in the other book. The same author, which is Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad. Yeah. So go over this book, the Cash Flow Quadrant. Go over this book, and you will see the changes. Yeah. And that the fifth one, but honestly, it is not going to be the least, because I shall be bringing you more of these books, but I just decided at least to bring 5 of these books that I love reading so much. The fourth one, or the fifth ones rather, it is The Richest Man in Babylon. The Richest Man in Babylon. Now this book has honestly been written over a decade. So it is a book that has done tremendous maneuver in the and the business world. If I have to bring you the statistics of the world readers who have at least gone through this book, it is way too high. It is over millions of people who have honestly read this particular book. It is a book that has been written for decades. The title of this book again is The Richest Man in Babylon. Yeah, Richest Man in Babylon. When you read this book, my brother or my sister, believe in me, by the time you enter the last chapter in the book, you've already become a changed person. You've already known how to at least spend your money. You've already known at least how to execute your wealth. Yeah. So this is our last book amongst the 5 most prominent books that have helped change my life.